Hey, what's up you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello, I'm Lydia, and if you are new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button, give it a little tickle, turn notifications on, and while you're down there, give me a thumbs up because it really does help me out. Today I want to talk about something about me that I kind of forgot, but I remembered this morning I did, and I don't know whether it's because of my autism that I did this, or just because I'm a weird person. But yeah, I was a bit of a strange kid. Anyway, let's roll the intro. Yeah. So yeah, I was a weird kid. Probably why I didn't have any friends. I didn't have any friends growing up. Life was sad. I have friends now, they just live all over the world. I have one person I can meet up with, so it's fine. So yeah, how was I a weird kid? Because I haven't explained that, and I think I need to. So, when I was at my second primary school, I went to 2 primary schools because my mum moved house. At the second primary school was really when my mum's abuse kicked in, because we were living alone and we didn't live with my grandparents anymore, and she could get away with it. And I got my invisible pen, if you remember these. I got my invisible pen and wrote on the wall, "Help me. I was here." Signed, Lydia Caitlin Williams. I wrote on the wall in invisible ink, thinking that somebody would shine a torch on it or something and see what I wrote. Well, it is sad that I wrote "help me, I was here." That's depressing, and that's serious. The point I'm trying to make is, why did I do it in invisible ink? I guess it's so I didn't get in trouble for writing on the wall. I wonder if it's still there. Someone's probably painted over it by now. They've got a lot of, like, it's been like 10 years. So, wait, not 10 years. 20 years. Oh my god. I'm getting old. But yeah, I did that. And then when it was show and tell at school, I used to make these little models out of, you know, the toilet roll tubes you get out the middle. I would take them and I would turn them into people. With, like, I used to love a show called Worst Witch. Not the one that's on Netflix now, but this one. So me and my grandma made hair out of wool. We stuck on some googly eyes, and we dressed them in a black uniform. And I had hundreds of these things, like 100. And I wanted to show them off at show and tell, so I packed as many as I could into my backpack without my mum knowing, and I showed them one. Not all the ones I brought with me, I just wanted to bring them with me. They was my comfort toy. But yeah, we called them models. And honestly, me and my sister played with them a lot. There's one game we used to play which was called Knockout, where we had my big bouncy ball and we'd flick it across the field and try and knock each other's models over. Like, That was good. That was a good time. I didn't have any friends my own age, so I played with my sister, who was literally 3. She's 3, she's old enough to knock a model down with a ball. Nothing dangerous about it, other than it's a bouncy ball and can knock her teeth out. But we would literally do photo shoots of our models, because I've always had a camera. So it really is real. Like we went all in with these models, and it's probably one of the best memories from my childhood, because I had models at home, I had models at my grandparents', then we had the grandparents' models, my sister's models, my sister's house models. We had hundreds of these things, and all they were was little toilet roll cardboard tubes. Another story that I've got is when I started reading fairy books. Now, I started reading these a bit later than everybody else because my reading isn't quite as fast as everybody else's. But when I started to read them, I got really attached to them, because I'd play games where I stood the books up and chose the evil one out of them all. And I don't even remember what I was playing, but I would play with the books. And one day I was like, I don't want to leave them at home, so I put all of them in my backpack. I don't know how I lifted it. I couldn't lift it now. But I was so attached to them, I had to take them with me. And we had backpack inspections. Trust me to be the day that my backpack got checked, that I have like 50 fucking books in it. Jesus. Not literally 50 books. I don't think 7-year-old me could lift 50 books. And didn't have 50 books to I probably had about 20. I was a weird child. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I did that was weird. Oh yeah, I did have one friend at school who now goes by Kai. I haven't spoke to her in years. And she taught me how to make bubbles in the bathroom at school. At primary school, I should point out, primary school. It's like 7-8-year-old me. And we was blowing bubbles like that. And then one of the TAs came in and was like, I'm going to report both of you for making this an unsafe place because the floor's all slippy because you've been blowing bubbles. And then she took us back to our classes and said they were blowing bubbles. And then 10 seconds later my teacher was like, who put the pencil pots out today? And I was like, me! So she let me sit on a chair. And she's like, don't do anything else today or I'll take you off that chair. I was just like, okay. I don't think my mum ever found out about that. She never found out about the models or the book incident of taking them all to school. Okay, I was a weird child, you know. I don't know if it's like building attachments to things comes from my autism or it's just an anxiety thing. I don't know, but there was something wrong. Like, yeah, I was a weird kid, okay? I had a lot going on in my home life. So when I wasn't at home, I kind of enjoyed myself. But yes, that's all I've got for this video. If you're new, subscribe, give it a little tickle, even though it's down here. Give it a tickle and turn notifications on and give me a thumbs up. In that order. Gotta do it in that order. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.